With the increased awareness of sports betting on major media outlets and the anticipated influx of new players, it has never been a better time to get into the sports betting business and start generating some decent income. You may already know that you can speed up your progress by either of these two options: becoming a credit agent with an offshore sportsbook, or by using one of the sports betting agent sites provided by a price-per-head shop. Well, making this decision can be tricky, and that's why you should join us and find out the benefits, drawbacks, and how to get started with each. All right, let's jump right into it. Credit sportsbook agent sites. As a credit betting agent, you will have to work with an offshore sportsbook and function as an agent to them. This means you will refer players to them, and in exchange, they will pay you a percentage of their losses, and when it comes to handling the winners, you will usually have a split responsibility too. The players you refer will work on a credit model instead of the standard post-up model. They will be assigned a certain credit that they will use to place their bets on the different sporting events available. The benefit of this model is that it is an excellent option for people who don't particularly have a strong bankroll to pay out the players' winnings. Even though becoming a sportsbook credit agent with an offshore sportsbook is a great option if you're just starting in the sports betting business, it does come with several drawbacks that may keep you from truly developing your business. You do not have control over how the sportsbook is managed. Secondly, offshore sportsbooks impose strong restrictions in terms of which players they choose to accept. Another drawback that you should be aware of is that sportsbooks tend to be notorious for imposing limits to players that don't bet with a certain frequency. Just know that if the players you refer don't reach a minimum quota of money bet per month, they will be cut off and their wagers not accepted anymore. PPH sports betting agent sites. PPH refers to price per head or pay per head. If you want to have more control but don't want to go through all the fees, then the PPH might just be the best option for you. With this model, the sports betting agent sites provide all the tools and services needed to run the business. They'll provide everything from betting websites, sports betting odds, managers, clerks, and other IT support staff, all in exchange for a set fee for each player that uses your sportsbook agent site. The PPH will manage most of the aspects of your sports betting business while you focus on balancing your books, paying out winners, and collecting from the losers. With this model, you will only get billed for the active players that place bets on the week. Let's look at the benefits and drawbacks of using the PPH service as opposed to the credit sportsbook agent model. PPH services are managed by experienced staff, usually former bookies themselves. This experience will surely come in handy as you know you can relax, sit back, and know your sportsbook is offering the best sports betting lines on the market, making it as sharp and as profitable as possible. Secondly, unlike the credit betting agent model, you have total control of your operation. Everything from lines to max payouts to max wagers, sports and games offered, everything can be added, adjusted, or removed at your call. Another important benefit of working with a price-per-head provider is the technology placed into your hands. You can easily control your players' credit limits and enable or disable your customers at will. All this from a single location within your management screen. But a drawback to consider is that these types of companies do not share liability for the losses or winnings. You only pay them a set fee per player. For this, they will take care of all the heavy lifting, but you are in charge of collecting and paying out your players. So, as you can see, when it comes to starting your sportsbook, becoming a credit agent or working with a price-per-head company offers different benefits and drawbacks. It will really depend on your particular goals and circumstances. Starting as a credit agent with an offshore sportsbook basically gives you a one-off deal, but the restrictions to grow and the limited payoff percentages may be a turnoff. On the other hand, the PPH model is the easiest and cheapest while still allowing you to manage a business with limitless possibilities to grow, but handling the collecting and payouts is not for everyone. The passion that you put into your craft will decide which option is best for you. To learn more about the price-per-head business model, visit us at pphservices.net or click the link down on the description to read the full post.